The horrors persist, and so do I. That's been the mantra of my last few weeks. If you're one of those nerds that happens to have a Linux distribution, you're probably going to have to use the Citrix virtual machine to be able to do the work, which shouldn't be a problem. If you are using Linux, you're probably on some other level anyway. So if you're not working hard enough to find a solution to a problem, then you're not working hard enough. That is really, I have heard every excuse under the sun. Using AI to generate, modify, or enhance your written assignments, it's a frankly, and I'm going to say this since we're all adults here, it's a pain in the ass. Okay, I spend half of my time as an instructor at the community college level having to determine humanity before I even do anything else. And I really don't like it. Academic integrity is a huge thing for me because I am from the generation that got my associates, bachelor's, and master's degrees, all three of them, without using any sort of AI. I'm from that generation. I'm also from the generation that used AOL Instant Messenger and remembered what Netscape is. And if you're old enough to know what that is, welcome back to school. I mean, I understand that robots don't get far in taking SimNet, but at the same time, though, they get there far enough to be able to get the financial aid. And I like depriving people of money because I'm an instructor. I'm always deprived of money. Class ends on a Thursday in week 5. Okay, July 10th. That means that once midnight shows up on Friday, free Slurpee day. Okay. If you don't know the 7-Eleven's free Slurpee day, are you really living? Okay. 7-Eleven, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to be celebrating free Slurpee day on 7-Eleven. So look, I didn't have my first Slurpee until I was 34. Okay. Like, let me have my fun. To answer your question in regards to you are like that, like if the human check involves like clicking boxes to make sure you're a human, it's actually more complicated than that. It's actually me analyzing all your writing, running it through ChatGPT to make sure that it was not reverse engineered, and also me seeing cues that are very common. Like for example, the text is super generic. Names are not capitalized. British English is usually used. Things like that. Those are the types of things that I will be looking for, and also writing that does not satisfy my personal expectations of an upper high school student. That's how I can tell. I also and I'm going to be pretty public about this. Another thing I also do is I cross-reference phone numbers. And if they show up on those really huge public Nigerian lists that usually pop up, then I know it's definitely not you. And the other thing too is highly likely if your phone number is from NorCal, or you start discussing things about cities that are at least 300 miles from here, that's also another sign that I know that you're not real. So I'm very blatant about this stuff. I've actually probably one of the hardest instructors when it comes to doing that because I am so tired of rewarding people who try to cheat. I have personally have to deal with cheaters. I have been cheated on. And that makes me a very, very bitter woman. So I will take it out on anybody right now. Let's go. Just trying to do everything in my power to make sure that we run a class like an actual class, and I don't have to battle robots, because if I did, I'd be in a Terminator movie by now, and they don't even give me anything cool to work with. Budget cuts. They don't even give me like a baseball bat with like a nail in it or something. Just give me something. Like, I'm disappointed, It's like, if I'm gonna fight the robots, at least like give me a flamethrower. Like, if anyone watched Ballerina this weekend, okay, I watched, okay, like no spoiler alerts for this if you're a John Wick fan, but let's just say there's an excellent use of a flamethrower like 2/3 through the movie. I'm a big fan of it. You can actually get technical support, and they are open pretty late. I have been notoriously like, I have called tech support at 2 a.m. about something because I just happen to have been a night owl. And yeah, I mean, this technical support during the normal fall and spring semester is open later than Dave's Hot Chicken. I'll tell you, it's very, very, very handy. What's going to happen is you're going to start it, but there are 3 levels of training here. We've got show me, guide me, and let me try. So if anyone's familiar with Doom, It's the Take It Easy, Hurt Me Plenty, and Nightmare. Okay, so if you're I was in third grade when Doom 1 came out. Okay, it's ingrained in my childhood. That's a core memory. Shooting aliens, like that's a core memory. When you finally get the double shotgun, like it is amazing. Anyway.